Boink, boink. Yummy.
You know, Diane, we are probably the least prepared.
Oh, you're still getting dressed. At least I'm dressed. Well, a little bit early this morning.
A little early. She was here before we opened the store, and you aren't even here yet. Now we're getting ready to do a show, so I'm Roger.
Oh, I'm Diane, Backyard Station, downtown Frazee.
And you can tell what time of the year it is right now because I have a summer hat on.
Summer hat on.
Yeah.
And taking off
Spring.
3 layers or something then?
Yeah, I still got my long johns on. I can't get rid of them. It's too dang cold. I'm just going to hang on to them. Well, dang it, it's cold out. Okay, what's coming? The bluebirds are coming.
You know, aren't there a lot of birds around right now? I mean, you go outside and it's like chirp, 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 all over. It's really fun. Maybe they just woke up, warmed up a little. I don't know. Okay.
Bluebirds are coming.
Bluebirds are coming.
And if you have a bluebird, if you don't have a bluebird house, you need to buy one. And if you can't buy one, you want to make one, come on in and get the directions in here and we'll give them to you. You can measure some of ours. But anyway,
you know, we also do have books that have directions for how to make all kinds of feeders and houses.
Because however you get one, we want you to get the right one. But the bluebirds are very territorial, and you have to have your houses about 75 foot apart or they'll chase the other bluebirds away from it. So if you put up 2 of them, that's fine. If you put them 25 foot apart, you'll get a tree swallow in one and a bluebird in the other one, and they're both real nice. But when you make it, make sure that you make it with a little, and put a little screen or something in here so the nest is above the bottom, and make sure you put a lot of ventilation in the thing. So this one here, this is a side for cleaning it out. And then on the other side of this one here, it's open and they have a plexiglass on there so little kitties can go and look at the bluebirds and they don't care. But
children we're talking, not cats.
Yeah.
Kitties.
Yeah, don't let the kitties in there. Meow, meow, meow. That'd be a happy cat, I can tell you that.
In fact, speaking of, when you put these on a pole, sometimes you do need a baffle or something on the poles to
on the bottom. On the bottom, and it's similar to what we've shown before. Okay. The other thing is, if you have bluebirds, you probably want to feed them mealworms, and if you do, this is kind of a cute little matching one here. And of course,
did you mention it's all recycled?
This is all recycled.
Milk jugs. That one doesn't say how many. I think we've got one just like this. It says 11 milk jugs.
So anyway, you put a little dish in there with the mealworms in, and the bluebirds come and get through the holes right in here. This one here happens to have holes in the front, which is kind of unique. And to get them used to it, you can't leave this out until they find the mealworms, and then they come and get them.
Part of the point of that whole thing is that mealworms are fairly expensive, and there's a lot of birds that like the mealworms, and you don't want to feed robins. They can go find their own mealworms, and bluebirds are one of the few birds that will go into these holes.
Now the other thing is coming real soon, and that's usually about the same time that the hummingbirds come, is the Baltimore Orioles. And get a nice little deal with a little dish, and you put your Welch's grape jam. They like Welch's better than the rest of it. They like high top and some of that.
This is made out of 10 recycled jugs. See, I love that. Orioles love papaya. And we've got papaya in the store, and that would fit into one of those, or you can put mealworms into one of those too.
That's right. Now, the next thing is finches, the goldfinches, and these are brand new feeders that we have, and they're from Dro Yankee, lifetime warranty, but the bottom pops right off, easy to clean, unbelievable.
But we'll show that these perches are not straight across from each other, so there's no dividing point in there that you can't get your brush through.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's one thing that makes them easy to clean, too.
Yep.
The perches are staggered.
Really neat.
And black.
Nice,
They're beautiful.
Nice, beautiful. And they come in the regular seed or the finch seed, the Niger seed. Finches like Niger seed, and if you buy it, don't buy in an old plastic bag because the stuff is going to be hard and stuff. And if it is, squeeze the bag a little bit, and if it crunches, don't buy it. Buy it someplace where they buy it in the 50-pound bags and fill it up. Put it in the container like this so it's easy to dump into.
Okay. Has anybody guessed that this was Roger's show today? I didn't know what we were doing, but I do have one suggestion. We're also going to be outside in our gardens now. I think you talked about these last week, these wonderful gloves. Well, if he did, there's still wonderful gloves even this week. And we've got four sizes of them, and they last like forever, and they breathe, and they're wonderful.
And they're
so
only
when you're outside doing your garden,
$4.99.
Yeah,
No
can't beat
tax on
that.
gloves. How's that?
We think it's a necessity, a clothing item,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
And say, by the way, if you got cardinals, this is an excellent cardinal feeder right here that's open, and it's a fly-through, and that's about the only thing that they really, really like.
Okay, and this cardinal mix, but you know what? I saw her do this.
We're not supposed to look at her. Remember that? We promised not to
Well, it's
look
been
at
a
her
while
anymore.
since we did a show, and I sometimes forget those little things. But
Okay.
I did look, and she said wind it up. So come on in the store and see us. Get all your spring bird things here at Backyard Station, Frazee.
Friendly, Frazee.
Right. Okay. We'll see you in the store. Bye.